under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Bert Blyleven is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Wade Boggs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Into the windup and the pitch. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Two and 0 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my life.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Jimmy Fox is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Blyleven into his motion. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Twins coming up. No score. Pedro Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Now to the plate, here is Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the second baseman, Rod.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. One offer at what looked to be the circle change, 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now, 3-2. Grounded to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Luis Arias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
The next twin up, Kirby Puckett. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Twins retired in short order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Ortiz.
Now the first pitch. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Reined in. Throws in time for the first out of the second.
That is it. The left fielder.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. the highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And that's taken up and in for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey. Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Blyleven's ready. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. There is Killebrew, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carmen Killebrew.
Carmen Killebrew.
Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's close.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Evans has it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the both Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
In is Torrey Hunter, as he'll take a look at ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hunter stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
So 1-2. And a swing and a miss by Hunter as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Byron Buxton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, and he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Too high.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Dwight Evans, the batter now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in now, Kiki Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Wade Boggs. No balls and 1 strike. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it will be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrelton Simmons. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Rod Carew waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Up next for Minnesota, Cruz. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Garver at second. Simmons on at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So one away now in the Minnesota third, and next to him will be Luis Ariz. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and in next is Kirby Puckett. From the stretch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Popped him up. Arrives in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Striding in for Boston, Jimmy Fox flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the street. This could get
high and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And now in the box, J.D. Martinez grounded out in his last at-bat. Blyleven pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
And
strike.
here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
2 balls, 1
Hey,
strike.
boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2 count.
Fox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
And that misses inside 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. And stepping in, Carmen Killebrew set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Carmen Killebrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit to third. Boggs has it. And that's the first out.
Now back.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So next to bat will be Corey Hunter. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. One strike now to Hunter.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2,
Now
and then
batting,
start working
right fielder,
outside the zone.
Nelson.
Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order, but they're up 1-0. So now to the plate, Dwight Evans looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Evans gets his lead at first, nobody out. Won't commit on the slider, good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Kiki Hernandez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Wade Boggs, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Cruz. Simmons back to Killebrew. The double play, and the side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Down 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 run, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. First pitch on its way. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Standing in now, Jimmy Fox, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, David Ortiz. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, but it's well fouled. Another 0-2 coming. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And the throw from Hunter is too late. He's in there at third base.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
2-2, here it is.
I got 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next, it'll be Alex Verdugo trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run is in to score from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Blyleven pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Onto the bag with it is Killebrew, and that will retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He flew out in his last debut. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you. That'll bring up Luis Ortiz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. Fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
One
Can't
ball,
get him to chase. It's 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The first baseman,
Again, after that
number 3.
base hit right there, he's got a
Carmen.
6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And
Killebrew.
this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Carmen Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Ortiz over at second. Puckett at first, 1 gone. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base.
Cruz.
The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate now is Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, bases loaded. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He scores as it's now a 4-1 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Matt Andriese is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Andriese.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-0, here it is. And it's fouled away.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Three runs already home here. Fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Red Sox 1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Kiki Hernandez.
Kiki Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Killebrew over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wade Boggs. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now that's popped up. Garver is under it. 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lileven into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Sent out to straightaway center field. Puckett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Now it'll be Mitch Garver. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a little tapper. Popped up. Fox just to the right of the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Cruz.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
1-2 now. Two and two.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Luis Arias would be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jimmy Fox. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz, singled last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next up is J.D. Martinez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Blyleven has his sign. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. Cruz, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Twins are in front, 4-1. Digging in will be Luis Arias, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The third baseman, Luis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One and 1 to count. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count, here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Evans has it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, Kirby.
Now at the plate, Kirby Puckett. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Down the left field line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The first baseman, number 3, Carmen Killebrew.
To the plate now, Carmen Killebrew. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Puckett is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's running. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Killebrew leads off first with one away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
And he misses 2-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox 1. Tyler Duffy
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
9th.
21, Tyler Duffy.
Now into the box is Dwight Evans. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Duffy, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-1 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there, a called strike 3. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, he's gone 2 for 5. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Kiki Hernandez waits on deck. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So the next to bat will be Kiki Hernandez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Wade Boggs. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 0-1. lifted down the line in left. On the move is Hunter, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Strike three. Good night, Boston.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Minnesota rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Bert Blyleven earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.